Okay, so I snapped a photo of all the makeup that I've bought recently and posted it on Instagram and Facebook, and people said they would like to see a haul, so that's what I'm here with. Now, some of the stuff that was in the photo I actually showed in a quick little drugstore parking lot haul that I did, because a lot of it was Essence stuff, but I took a big photograph. So I'll just show you the stuff that I did not show in that video so that I'm not repeating products. And I should say that this is not but what difference does it make whether it's one shopping trip or, you know, several? I mean, we all know that I have a problem with shopping, right? Okay, let's just move on. So having said that, let's move on to what I got. Ting! Okay, first up is this Caress body wash, and Fleur and Tati from Fleur de Force and Glam Life Guru, I always get my tongue tied over her name, have raved about this, but I'm not exactly sure if this is the scent that they've raved about. This is the Caress Passionate Spell, but I noticed that there was another one that's like a dark florally kind of sexy scent. This is a very sexy smell. Oh my goodness. It is passion fruit and fiery orange rose body wash. And I even like the color. It's kind of like this dark amber color. But the smell of it is like a man's cologne, or just a sexy, musky woman's perfume without being too, like, it's not too heavy floral. It's more heavy on the sexy, which I like in my shower gel. Okay, then little Miss Ingrid from Glamorazzi, Miss Glamorazzi, uses the St. Ives moisturizing lotion, and she uses a cucumber scent. And she was raving about it. So I was looking at this in the store, and what I liked about it is, I mean, it says it's 100% natural moisturizers, but that's always like, is it really 100% natural? Well, it's got water, glycerin, soybean oil, stearic acid, so urea, so lots of natural products. There's a couple of chemicals in here, no parabens or anything like that. This was $3.97 or $4.97 at Target here in Canada for 600 mils, which I thought was a really, really great deal. I have severely dry skin, so I went with the Deep Restoring 24-hour moisture. And I got to tell you, this was really confusing because they've got like 5 different brands, or 5 different, you know, formulas, but they all say the same thing. They always say clinically proven to moisturize skin for 24 hours, but some of them are deep restoring, some of them are refreshing, some of them are daily hydrating. I mean, it's like, you'd go crazy trying to find one. So I picked this one because it's got almond oil and shea butter, which always works well for me. It's a little bit heavier. I don't know why I'm giving you this big review, but that's me, I guess. It's a little bit thicker, you know, of a formula. It kind of sits on the skin a little bit, but not too bad. I'm not really adverse to that anyway, but it kind of does, you know, make the skin feel tacky as opposed to sinking in right away, making your skin feel smooth. It works okay. I'm not like going, wow, my skin is so moisturized. For example, I put it on and my legs are still itchy from, you know, like dryness, and my elbows are still kind of rough. But for $4 for a natural moisturizer, I thought it was a pretty good deal. But you could also look at it this way. Now I'm stuck with this humongous tub of something that I might not use all up, but at least it was a good price, and I like the fact that it's natural. Shut up, Julia. Okay, so last year I was really big into buying serums. This year, after watching the Carolyn Hiron's skincare video with Pixie Woo, I've been crazy for toners, so I've bought like 3 in the last 6 months, and I recently picked up this Skin Nourishing Balancing Facial Toner from Vitamin C. Tones, hydrates, and energizes. So they all pretty much say like very similar, you know, claims on the front. So what I always do is I look at the ingredients. This one had salicylic acid in it, and it had ascorbic acid in it. So I knew that that would make a good kind of exfoliator, because it will gently, you know, those ingredients will gently exfoliate your skin. So I use this in the morning just to refresh my skin after sleeping, and to kind of do that little bit of exfoliating. It's the kind of thing that's very slow, you know, like it's not like after a week, oh wow, my skin has totally been resurfaced. But, you know, it's just nice and refreshing. And even if it's, you know, kind of a placebo effect, I really like using the toners. So yeah, and I like the fact that this one is an organic one, which is nice. Another toner, this one is the Mario Badescu. This is a little bit well, the brand is a little bit more expensive. You find it in like the boutique side of Ulta, and I think you can also get these at Sephora. This is the facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water, and what this basically is a $7 makeup setting spray. So I have really dry skin, and I'm prone to cakiness, especially now that I'm in my 40s. I'm finding that even like dewy foundations don't really, you know, sometimes they can sit a little bit heavily on my skin. And just after you put all the products on your face, I feel like my skin can look a little bit powdery. So I just like this to spray on. Oh, I should not do that when I have my mouth open. You just spray it on, and it adds a little bit of moisture to your skin, which is nice. It makes your skin look a little bit brighter, as you can see, hopefully, through the camera. And it just revitalizes your skin and makes it feel really nice. And I like the smell of it. It's got just a nice amount of rosy smell, and I like it. It was $7. So I did some research on it, and everybody was raving about it and saying that it works really well. And I thought, you know, for somebody who is really hesitant to fork out $30 for the, you know, Scandinavia one or the Urban Decay one, I thought I would give this one a try first, and I really like it. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I bought another 2 CoverGirl mascaras. This is the Professional Super Thick Lash. This is under $5. It's really great. I love it. And this is the Lash Perfection, which to me is a really great amalgamation of all of CoverGirl's mascaras. Any one that I've tried. I love the Clump Crusher. That's kind of my holy grail at the moment. But even these are great. They don't smudge, which is my favorite thing about CoverGirl mascaras. And I just really like the formula of these. So even though the Clump Crusher is my holy grail, I like to have alternatives sometimes. I don't know, even though they all seem to do the same thing. What is wrong with us? We are crazy. I picked up another Avalon Organics, what I thought was the Vitamin C Renewal Serum, Vitality Serum, but same gosh darn packaging. This is the Vitamin C Renewal Revitalizing Eye Cream. The only thing that's different on this entire package, including the wording, is it says eye cream instead of facial serum. So I got the wrong thing. I'm all out of my facial serum, and I'm starting to panic. I picked up a full size of the Zoya 3-in-1 Remove Plus Nail Cleaner Nail Polish Remover from Ulta when I was in the States. This is $10 for this puppy, which is quite expensive, but it's really good. You don't have to apply a lot to get stuff off, and it's really good at taking glitter nail polish off. You do have to be careful, because if you use it frequently, it will make your nails peel, which is not a rousing endorsement, I understand, but I like so much about it that if I put on like a treatment, like my nails are going to split and peel no matter what. So I find when I use a treatment, it kind of counteracts the peeling, and I think that the, you know, its ability to remove nail polish really quickly kind of outweighs that. And I bought my first Zoya nail polish. This is Bobby, and it's a beautiful sparkly pink. Well, it's kind of like a, I don't know. It's not really fuchsia. This is like a bright pink. Medium tone, deeper pink. Medium tone, deep, whatever. I picked up a Jordana Twist and Shine Moisturizing Lip Balm. Everybody had been talking so much about all these new Jordana products. I went to my Walgreens, and they still had the old display with the old products, nothing new, and they even had less of the old products than they normally do. So I'm hoping that it's in transition, and then within a couple of months it'll have all the new like eyeshadows and the eye pencils and stuff like that. But they didn't even have like the little eyeshadow duos, which I really like. But I've heard a lot of people rave about these moisturizing balm stains. This is what I'm wearing today. It's Cranberry Crush. So far, I think, even though I know I said I love the e.l.f. ones, I really like these Jordana balm stains out of all of the ones that I've tried. They're like the crayon formula, because the price point's amazing. They're $3 a piece. They're much more moisturizing than the Revlon ones. They're less chalky than the e.l.f. Jumbo Gloss Sticks. The price, as I said, the price point's great, and much cheaper than the Clinique Chubby Sticks. So I love that. It's great. It seems to have, it feels so nice on the lips. It feels so much nicer than any of the other ones that I've tried, and I really, really like it. Okay. Then because apparently I can't get enough lip products and I can't get enough of buying stuff that other people talk about on YouTube, I picked up one of the new Baby Lips Hyper whatever, the ones in the black tube. It's a limited edition. They're like more amped up color. I can't tell you what color this is because it's not on the packaging, but it had fuchsia in the title. Fuchsia Shock or something like that. And, oh, nope, sorry, it's on the lid here. Pink Shock. There we go. If you're looking for the names of these, they're on the lid. And it's a really bright pink. And they're much more pigmented than the other baby lips, so you can get some really nice color payoff. And again, it's a balm, so it's making your lips nice and moisturized. And I'll swatch this Jordana one as well. So there's the Jordana one. See how shiny it is? Ooh, nice. Love it. I splurged on this Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer from It Cosmetics at Ulta. This was $23 for 8 grams. The only complaint that I have about this is I've had it a week and I feel like it's already used up and it's empty, and I've only used like the tiniest amount on a daily basis, but I really have to work at this to get some out. But it could just be because there's, you know, a big tube for not a lot of product. But other than that, I love this. I think it's fantastic. I can do a full review if you'd like. I picked up 2 of the new NYX Love in Florence palettes. I got Prima Donna, Meet My Romeo. One's more of a kind of cranberry plum tone, one's more neutral tone. I don't like these. I'm going to do a full review on them, like my thoughts on, but I really don't like them. I will tell you why in that video. A palette that I love, well, it's a trio. This is a Napoleon Paradis little trio in Atlanta. And I'm going to do a full review on this as well. I think this is beautiful. The colors are so creamy and hyper pigmented and just long lasting and great. 2 more lip products because, you know, you just can't get enough. Another Essence Triple X Shine. Did I show this already? No, I did not show this one. Triple X Shine in Red Blossom. And I wanted a red lip gloss, but this one, I think it might be too orange for me. It kind of looks like ketchup. But I really like these formulas from Essence. And then lastly, I got myself a butter gloss from NYX, and I want to go back and get more. This is Maple Blondie. I can't even describe this to you. I thought it was going to be like a, you know, a totally opaque liquid lipstick is, you know, like the Rimmel Apocalypse. They're really heavy on the lips. It's not. It's like a liquid lip balm in a way. It just goes on so well and just feels so nice on the lips. They're fantastic. So this is just, like I said, Maple Blondie. It's a nice kind of corally pink. And that's it for the makeup. And I wanted to show boots that I bought because, again, I posted a photo on Facebook yesterday, and I had some help from you guys, and y'all said you wanted to y'all said you wanted to see what I bought, so I want to show you the boots too. First up are these little ankle booties that I got at Burlington Coat Factory. They're naturalizers, which I thought was really weird because that's not really a brand that I think of when I think of, you know, kind of cute boot. They do put a little bit more structure and support into their shoes, so I find that they're easier to wear, better to wear than like these really, you know, fashion shoes that seem to just be completely flat, no support, you know, not really constructed very well. So I was happy to find these, and they were $30 at Burlington Coat Factory. They got a little heel. I like the height of these. They're not quite like a shoe booty. I find that these are actually more flattering. The shoe booty kind of just cuts the top of my foot off, and it just, I don't know, it just cuts me in a really weird space. Whereas a boot like this kind of hits me at the thinnest point of my leg, just above my ankle, and I think it's a really good height. Okay, and oh, swatches on the hand. Next up, I've got 2 pairs of high boots, and I have the hardest time finding high boots. The problem that I have with most boots are the shaft height kind of always hits me at the wrong spot because my legs are longer, so everything's kind of stretched out on me. So where most people are kind of like the way that most boots are designed, you know, to kind of go out at the back of the calf, they're going out where my kind of just above my ankle is. So like the biggest part of the boot is at the smallest part of my leg, and then the boots always end at the biggest part of my leg. So I was in Sears yesterday and I found these boots and I was so impressed with them. They're Tender Tootsie, so again another kind of practical shoe brand, and it's the Marissa line. So they kind of look like pirate boots because they go up higher in the front and then they've got this really flattering kind of cutout here. I like the little buckle detail on here. It's flat, which is great. And the calf on it is constructed perfectly because the fullest part is like up here, which is great because usually it's like down here. And so I always have a problem where, you know, the fuller part of the boot is at the thinnest part of my leg, and then I end up with these big baggy ankles, which is so gross. So I put these on, and they had the black only in a size 9, and the foot part is a little bit small, or it's a little bit big, like my foot's kind of flopping around in it, which is kind of disappointing, but they didn't have an 8 in the black. But they did have an 8 in the tan, so you can kind of see how the boot looks. You can see the details of the boot better in the tan than you can in the black. But I thought that this was a little bit casual because I really wanted the black to go with like black leggings and you know, black tights and things like that. Whereas I think the brown is a little bit too casual for that, but they would look fantastic with skinny jeans. You know, just kind of like an oatmeal sweater and skinny jeans and the tan boots and off you go. But they were half price. So they were on sale from $109 down to $55. So I took to Facebook and asked you guys if I should buy both, and you very smartly said yes because it's like getting a free pair. So I ended up buying both pairs. And I've never been happier with a pair of boots. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for indulging in my boot fetish, my shoe fetish, my cosmetic fetish, all that stuff. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye!